Hey guys, today we're going to talk about loving you. I want you to take a brief moment, go to the mirror, list three things that you love about yourself. And I want you to start your day off by saying those three positive things. And that starts to build more of your character, right? And what you must know is that you are loved, you are blessed, and you are fearfully and wonderfully made. Okay? That is Psalms 139:14. Now, let's go through the process of how you start to develop your character, how you keep that character going, how you grow from that character, how you change, not allow man to change you, but to know what you need to do in the process you need to take, right? We start off young, right? We're crawling and then we're walking, and some may walk before they crawl, right? But when it comes to loving yourself, you have to love yourself no matter what. You have to say, hey, I am beautiful. Even if your hair is like on the top of your head, hey, my hair looks good. Even if you don't have no hair, I am fearfully and wonderfully made, okay? We have to stop allowing others to dictate and tell us who we are and how we look. Now, yes, you go out with your hair sticking on top of your head. If you like it, I love it, right? I'm not here to judge anybody, but let's talk about that heart, because if you don't have a genuine heart, what you look like on the outside, it's not going to last for long. You have to have a genuine heart. You have to be able to love people and not judge them for who you want them to be, but allow them to be who they are. And as we continue to grow through life, we're growing into the beauty of the world, you know? So for me, yes, when I was younger, I got bullied. They used to call me bow-legged Lou because I had bow legs all the time. They would pick at my hair, my clothes, or whatever. And I didn't let that define who I was. I didn't change who I was. You know, I still kept going, right? So as I'm going, I'm hurt because I got bullied, but I'm still standing and believing in myself, even though I've been going through a lot of stuff at this time, right? So what makes me who I am is that I know, because of the way that God loves me, that I'm gonna love myself. Am I perfect? No. Is everybody gonna wanna date someone like me? Maybe. Yes or no, you know? You just never know, but I'm not gonna change me for nobody. But that's growing. You know, you have to grow through those hardships and grow through all that to know, hey, this is me, and I'm gonna be me, and I'm gonna speak from the heart. I'm gonna treat people right. You know, I'm gonna love God's people. I'm gonna nurture God's people. I'm gonna be there for God's people. So that's building character. That's building who I am. You know, um, no matter what I'm up against, no matter what I face, I'm still gonna love who I am. Am I perfect? No. Do I make mistakes? Yes. Am I still dealing with some stuff that I have to overcome? Yes. And I used to get told, like, oh, girl, you so sensitive. You take everything to heart, blah, blah, blah. You know, all that good stuff like that. And I had to go and think back. Now, let me tell you something about people saying that you're too sensitive, or, you know, different things. Now, listen, if you, 9 times out of 10, if you know behind closed doors there are certain things that you get real emotional over, when somebody tell you, you can't be mad because you know you done thought about that. You know it's true. Now, I'm not talking about the truth of the character of a person that you know that you've been through and they just picking it up and saying something to you, right? I'm talking about like when people say, oh, this, you should do this, or you should do that, or you should fix your hair like this. No, I'm not living for you. I'm not living to please you. I want my heart to be right. Because if my heart is not right, what I look like and how I dress, it's like I said, it won't last for long, you know. People have to stop telling people who they want them to be and let them be who God wants them to be. Are they going to make mistakes? Yes. Are they right and wrong? Yes. Are they going to do certain things? They may change their hair. They may do different styles. They may dress a certain way that you may not like. But don't be so judgmental where you tear the inside of their character down, because every person has a heart. And you got to be careful what you say to people, because that could damage their character. And that could start, that could kind of like stop their growth. Because some people might have different ways of encouragement or whatever. So that could stop their growth and believing, hey, I can't be like that. I got to be like this. I got to hang with this. And they still unhappy with themselves, you know. Yes, I love my Fenty makeup. I love to get my nails done every blue moon. I love to express my hair. I love to wear earrings and different stuff. Today, I didn't put no makeup on. I didn't put no foundation on. I got my Fenty gloss, and that's it. Because, hey, I can wear it or not wear it, and I'm still going to look good. How did I get so confident? Because I'm not going to let anybody tell me what I can and cannot have. Because what I want, if I want it, I'm going to have it. It's nothing in this world that you can and cannot have. It's how you go about doing it. And if you choose to work hard for it, or if you want something, you go for it. But if you give up on it, how do you know you can't have it? You never tried. You never even bothered to start. You know what I'm saying? We have to get to the point where we can't allow people to tell us what we can and cannot have and what we can and cannot do, because it doesn't fit their narrative. Now, positive feedback, truthful feedback, you need that. Let's be real about that, But not to tear somebody down, not to, tear their hearts away. For me, because, like I said, because God is love and God love is in me, then I'm going to love everybody regardless. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to love them from the heart. I'm going to see the best in that person. I'm going to know the person inside out, what they like, they don't like, their movement, that discernment be real. When you have that gift, that's a real gift. But I'm not going to judge God's people, because that's not my control. That's not in my control. That's not what I'm supposed to be doing. Art is a part of my love and part of my therapy, and it's all built in me. And with the trials and tribulations that I went through in my life, this is why I am here. God put me here. If I cannot love you, be a nurturer, treat you right, respect you, whether we have the same views or, whether we have the same hair or have the same skin color, then I'm not doing something right. What am I here for? I just want you to know, whoever's out there, whoever's feeling lost, whoever feel like they're not loved, I love you. Everyone has someone that loves them, regardless. If you feel like you're not good enough, you are good enough. Stop telling yourself you're not good enough, that you're not pleasing to man. No, you're not. You don't have to please man. You just stay being you. We mature and we grow. Some of the things I used to do, I don't do no more. Some of the things I know wasn't right, but you got to be willing. This is another problem in society. People want to hear the good things, but they're not willing to hear the truth. They don't want to hear the truth. They want you to sugarcoat and go along with everything they saying and not be honest with them. Look, I do. I get emotional and stuff, and, take stuff a little heavier, you know what I'm saying? How they call, like, sensitive a little bit or whatever the case may be. But I know the truth. I don't take it to heart. I need to know the truth. I need to know the feedback. Because 9 times out of 10, I already done thought about it. I already done crossed that road. It's like, dang, you just had to say that to me. But a real friend, a true person that loves you, they're not gonna downgrade you. They're not going to keep tearing you apart. A real person that loves you will build you up. Hey, I love you, but this is what I see going on. If I'm wrong, I apologize. But if I'm right, let's talk about it, you know? And sometimes it's not always about being right, you know? You can be right, you can be wrong, but understand you're gonna have to be willing to take the truth. But the truth is, we are all handsome and beautiful, and nobody can take that away unless you allow. Our biggest mistakes in life is that we allow the world sometimes to dictate who we are, instead of standing on good solid ground to know I'm not that. You know, I just want to let you guys know that keep loving yourself, keep working hard, keep the motivation, putting God first, keep, you know, reading your scriptures, keep being you. Don't stop being you for nobody. Don't stop acting in a certain way for nobody. Make sure your heart is right. Your heart. Because when your heart is right, everything on the outside gonna be right. You cannot let materialistic things or the things we add to our bodies or the hair to dictate that heart. If that heart ain't right, if that attitude ain't right, what are we doing here? What are we doing? You know, so don't just be you. And you could be anything. You could start off 10 years like this, and 10 years later you be a different person. That's maturing. That's big, you know, that's maturing. You becoming obedient, you're listening, you're growing. You know, we gotta want to grow too. We can't stay in the same box. We can't put ourselves in one box. Don't allow nobody ever put you in one box, because the gifts that God gave you are many. And he's gonna make room for him. We just gotta wait till his time and his season. Not everybody like my artwork. Guess what? I'm okay with that. Not everybody like my drawings, my paintings, or my writing, or whatever the case. I'm okay with that. Not everybody gonna like me. I'm okay with that. You know. And that's about it, guys. Catch me on the next one.